Show you how to make a mood board of your architecture research that you've done, of the photographs that you've found by artists. Okay, so you will have found those on either the Mac Shared Area or Lens Culture in the architecture section, or maybe on Google. And hopefully you'll have saved those into the Apple Cart as JPEGs, and you'll know the names of the artists and which name goes with which image. So that's the first thing to do if you haven't done that. Once you've done that, you're going to create a blank page by going File, New, and we're going to make the size of the page 20 centimetres by 15 centimetres by 300 pixels per inch. Okay, so a kind of horizontal rectangular shape. Next thing you need to do is to open your first image, so File, Open, and I'm going to put this one by Michael Wolff on there first. Okay, now we want to move that onto your blank page, so go to the Move tool top left, click, drag, keep holding the mouse key down and hover over your image or your background page and release. Now this is too small, so we're going to have to go Edit, Transform Scale, and this box comes up around the edge. We need to find the corner kind of arrow here and then press the Shift key and hold that down whilst stretching the image out. If we don't hold that Shift key down, what happens is the image will stretch or kind of distort. So we do need to hold that down whilst we make the image bigger or smaller. Okay, once you're happy with that, click the tick here to apply that transformation. Okay, now we need to write the artist's name underneath the image here. So we're going to use the text tool, T tool here, click under the image somewhere. We can always move this later if we're not happy with the location. And we'll go Michael Wolff. Okay, so that's reasonably okay in terms of sort of the size. So I'm going to use the Move tool up here to just move it slightly here. Okay, so we're quite happy with that now. Now if we weren't happy with that, what we can do, or if we wanted to change the font style or the size of it, we can just go here to point and actually increase the size of the Michael Wolff, or we can change the style to a different style. Okay, so I'm going to put that back to around 14 points. Doesn't need to be huge. Okay, so we've got our first image on there and we can see our layers. So we've got the background layer, we've got the image layer, and then the first text layer. Next thing is to open your second image, so File, Open again. Let's find the next one. So we'll put this one on here by Inaki Bergera. Okay, again the Move tool, click and drag over your background image and hover and release, and again it's too small, so I'm going to go Edit, Transform Scale, and the same thing, hold the Shift key down, find the corner arrow at the bottom, click and drag till your image is roughly, it doesn't have to be exactly the same size, you might want some of the images slightly bigger to make kind of more of a point of that being an image that you're particularly interested in, so you can maybe vary the sizes. Once you're happy, click the tick key up the top there, and then we're going to need to write the name here. So I've actually forgotten the name of the artist, so if we do that we can just go back to File, Open. You don't even need to do that actually, because what you can do is you can see up here, if you've actually named the file, you've got the name of the artist there. So text tool again, click under your image, so it's Inaki Bergera. Okay, and we've got roughly the right size of font there. So I'm just going to go to the Move tool to move it slightly below the image again. And it's going to be best to try and keep the same style of font for all of your pieces. So your Michael Wolff was Century, and your Inaki Bajera is also 14 points century. Keep those the same. So you're continuing to fill up your mood board with your images one at a time. So we've got this one here now by Han Sunjpil. Okay. So move tool again, click and drag and place. It's a bit closer to the size we want now. Okay, and remember text tool, click beneath the image and write the name Han Sunjpal. Okay, and again maybe we need to just bring that a little bit underneath the image. Okay, and you're continuing to do this, so you've got kind of 6 to 8 images in total on your mood board. Now you can see you've got all these layers, the background, each image with its text layer above. So I'm just very quickly going to finish that off with a couple more images. Ideally it'd be really nice if you have kind of 8 different photographs on there. So we've got Sean Sheehan now. So we get the idea, we just maybe need one more image here to finish the composition off nicely. Okay, so this one here. And the idea of this is that it kind of shows the type of photographs that you're interested in, so that when you go off taking your own photographs on the trip on Monday or Thursday, you'll have some sort of idea of what you might be looking for. Obviously, you know, a lot of these photographs have been taken in different countries, so it'll be quite different sort of photographs, but it might be the angle at which the photograph's been taken, for example, that you particularly like. So just type in the name, Maxime Delvaux, and just move that slightly down again. Okay. And that's your mood board. Okay, to save this, we need to go layer, flatten image, once you're happy, to get rid of all those layers, and then as per usual save as a JPEG, so that when you upload to Tumblr it's not going to be too big. And a medium-sized JPEG, something like 6, should be absolutely fine. And there we go. Okay, and that's the end of the tutorial.